Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Bunmi here. The day has come. I'm finally flying out to Africa today. But first, I am still in Charlotte, and I love this city. Let me show you all. They're doing so much construction. I'm staying way up there a little bit, well, a couple blocks up there. But what they're doing, all of this construction is because they're putting in, can you see there? They're putting in a trolley down the middle of the street. So there's a lot of construction going on. Yesterday was the Gay Pride Parade, so everything was blocked off. But still, I have enjoyed my 3 days here. This is a beautiful, beautiful downtown. It's gorgeous. I love everything about it. Everything about the restaurants and just the nightlife. Not that I went out and partied or anything, but it was just gorgeous, nice walking around. And so today, hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, Dorcas. Hey, Mary. Hey, Denise. And so today, before I get ready to go to the airport, you know how we do, ladies. I got to go get my nails did. Well, actually, wait a minute. Not my nails. I got to get my feet because my nails already been done. So, I got to go do that. I'm excited. Most of everything is packed up good. But, oh, my daughter-in-law told me about packing cubes. I had never heard of packing cubes. So I went to Walmart and I got some packing cubes, and they help you just to keep organized and, you know, all your clothes in these like mesh cubes or whatever. So that was pretty cool. I like that. Thank you, Dorcas. Dorcas says sending traveling blessings. So yes, this will be my first time going to Africa, guys. And I feel that when I step my feet on the soil of the motherland, I will get so emotional. Traveling by myself, which I have no problem with that. So I have a long layover. Oh my gosh, one of the places I think I'll be having like a 10-hour layover, or maybe more. So it's like at least a 10-hour flight, and maybe 13. I can't remember all that. But it's a long flight, and then I have a long layover. But I have extra battery packs. I got my Chromebook with me, so there'll be plenty to do, plenty people to reach out to, and things to do for my business while I'm at this long layover. And then you know how they have hey, what's up, Larry? Hey, Aunt Carolyn. You know how they have the little things at the airport now where you can get a room in a little cubby or whatever and sleep for a while if you're going to be there for a long time. So I may go ahead and do that. Gucci said be careful with the lions. I do want to take a safari trip. So these are some of the things I'm going to do. So first of all, and those of you just getting on, I'm walking to the nail salon, and I think I'm going the right way. So these are the things I'm going to do. I leave today, which is Monday. I don't get there until Wednesday. Okay, so I get there Wednesday morning, and I'll be preparing for this big South Africa Explosion launch event that we're having on Saturday. People are going crazy in South Africa over this detox tea. They're loving it, but they're hungry for opportunity. It's just amazing there. Even professionals and, you know, therapists and people from all walks of life, people who want to lose weight, people who are into health, they want hope and opportunity and weight loss and health for their country, so they are excited about this detox tea with Lurralife. So that's my primary reason for going there, is to for the business. Over 700 people have come in the last 60 days, guys. That just tells you how they're hungry for opportunity. Us Americans need to get with this business program, because people in other countries, they know that business the business is the way to go. But anyway, so that's on the 24th. So I'm putting in a foundation to build a huge global business. South Africa is going to be a big part of that, so I'm really excited. Zimbabwe, people from Zimbabwe are coming. Namibia, I have someone from Nigeria coming. So I asked and prayed to God. I saw myself for years speaking in Africa, helping the people there. And now the manifestation has come. Thank you, Lord. I'm so excited. Okay, so that's the 24th, this Saturday. We're having that big meeting. Then after that, I'm going to wrap up some things. And then I'm going to fly to Cape Town. So my parents have already been in South Africa for a couple of weeks, because when I told them that I was going, they're like, oh, well, we're going to go too. But they decided to make a vacation out of it, and they went like on August 3rd. So any of you who follow
Your destination is on the right.
Right, okay. So any of you who follow my parents, you've been seeing my mother, like she toured Mandela's the prison yesterday. That was so emotional. They've gone a lot of places. Hey, Tara. And they're going to fly to Cape Town on the 26th. So I'm going to go the next day. So I still got to get a plane ticket to do that once I wrap up all the business dealings. And I want to, they said Cape Town's kind of cool. She's like, bring a jacket. They said it's cool there because it's not summer there like it is here. So they've just finished their winter. And I think they're going into spring. Yeah, I think that's what it is now. So going into spring. So, but anyway, I want to do a safari. People told me about going to Kruger National Park. And my mother now lives in Colombia, South America. But she told me, I said, well, do you like South Africa? She said, Bunmi, I like it 100% more than Colombia. She said, I could live here. My mother loves, loves, loves South Africa. And even though, let me say this before I go to nail shop, even though they say it's lots of crime, it's petty crime. It's not like, I mean, we live in Baltimore. Oh, there was a guy that told my mother, I'm scared to go to the United States because there's so much murder and mass murder. Scared to go to the United States, okay? So we're thinking we're scared to go to some other countries. And now, I think it was Amnesty International put us on the list of countries to be leery of when traveling, and they had all of these precautions to take, like be careful when going to the malls, and be careful when you're going into other public areas, and keep watch and be vigilant. So this is what they were saying about the U.S. But even though people say there's a lot of crime in South Africa, it's like petty crime. So I was at dinner last night, and I happened to tell the maitre d' that I was flying out the next morning to South Africa. He said, oh, I'm from Namibia. He was a white gentleman. He said, I'm from Namibia, which I'd heard of, but he gave me some history. Namibia used to be a part of South Africa, which I did not know. They got their independence in 1990. So he was telling me what a great man Mandela was, and how none of the presidents since Mandela have matched up. But listen to this. So I thought it was so cute. So he was telling me about his first trip here to the U.S. So he said that when he came here to the U.S., they were in New York. They were about to leave their last day, and his sister had like a whole handful of change. And she gave it to this homeless man. And he threw it down and said, I don't want your pennies. And he was like, oh my gosh, yes, we gotta move here. Even the homeless people have so much money that they don't want pennies. So I thought that was really interesting. We got a laugh out of that. But he said what they'll do in South Africa and where he lived in Namibia, because there is a lot of poverty, that there's a lot of petty crime. So people will rob you. He said he's been mugged 7 or 8 times for his shoes, for his shirt. And he said you kind of like understand, because these people are like, they need it for their families. They're not going to kill you or anything, but they need a shirt to wear. So they don't know what else to do. They mug you and take your shirt. They need some shoes to wear. So they mug you and take your shoes. So, and don't harm you and keep on moving. That's what he was saying. So anyway, it was just interesting. God is so awesome that on my last day here in the States, before I fly out, that I would meet somebody who's from over there. So, and get that history. So that was kind of cool. So anyway, thank you guys. Minister Rosa said, I'm so proud and happy for you. Thank you so much. Hey, Denise. I'll meet you soon. Hey, Nayla. Hey, Naila. And Carmen. I'm just saying hello to everybody. So appreciate you guys for hearing me out. And yes, I will be careful while I am there. You guys pray for me. So I want you all to pray. Hey, India. So of course, pray for safe travel and mercies. It all goes well. Pray for continued health, because my mother went there and got sick. Jackie, who's my team leader there, the leader on the team that's building everything out, she's been working tirelessly. I sponsored her in April. She decided to fly to Africa the next month, and she's the reason 700 people have come onto the team in 60 days. And so, she said take clothes to trade. What was I going to say? Oh, she got sick. Another lady has the flu. So in the name of Jesus, strengthened immune system. Right? I'm talking to these cells. I'm speaking to these cells to keep them strong. So, and I have all my supplements with me. So, I'm taking my supplements. I got my emergency, I have my silver. Of course, I've got my Thrive and my detox tea and my O2 drops. So I need to be like doing all of this stuff to keep this immune system strong while I'm there. So anyway, guys, so I appreciate your prayers and your well wishes. Thank you, Rose. And to all of you guys who prayed for my daughter for her phlebotomy test, I want to thank you. I said, Kendra, we're going to have to do a Facebook Live about this, because let me tell you what you all did for her. She called me and said, hey, Bunmi, Mommy, I need you to ask your Facebook friends to pray for me, because she gets test anxiety, and she was so nervous, and she had all these negative thoughts in her head, like, what if I don't pass? I'm like, baby, you can't think, what if I don't pass? You got to see yourself passing, know it's going to go well. So she said, can you have your Facebook friends to pray for me? So I put out a post asking for you guys to pray for her, and I've got she got over 200 and some comments, people just supporting her, encouraging her, praying for her. And let me tell you what that did. When she read your comments, that increased her belief so much that she thought, there is no way that I cannot pass my test with all this prayer going up for me. So let me show you how God works. In class, she had been getting people who had hard veins to find. On that day, she said, Mommy, I could see the vein of the girl who I had to draw her blood from without even putting on a tourniquet. She drew the blood, came right out, did everything the way she was supposed to. She felt so confident in the questions. She said she thinks she got them all right except for 3 to 5 questions. So I wanted to give that report. But I said, Kendra, you had a whole bunch of people who don't even know you who were support of you. That's why I love positive people on social media. So I just want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart, because you all had something to do with my daughter, Kendra, passing her test. Thank you, God. Thank you to you all. It means so much to me to have a positive Facebook family who, when you call on them for help, they're there. You all pray, you give your positive energy and thoughts and vibes, and that blessed our family. So thank you. You all have a great day. Yes, Naila, prayer absolutely works. I'm going to go in here and get my feet done. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.